あ、んこんにちは。お久しぶりです。えーっと、休み明け。元気にやっていかなきゃいけませんね。じゃあなんか、連敗してるんだよな。いきなり元気ねえな。もう早アトランタに2連敗。あと4つか。あと4つは最低でも苦しい感じですね。いけてる？いけてんのかな。なんか全然いけてんのか。まあいっか。やばい。またコメント立ち上げるの忘れてたな。あ、いけてる。動き出したね。はい。よしよしよし。
お疲れ様です。
お。はい、GG が来てくれたぜ。
また案件が
元気出
あります。
していこうぜ。取れる？ハイジ、マジで。あれ？もう、見るの嫌になってきたな。借金 10？ 厳しいな。
パドレスのサドマー・テイラー。足がめちゃくちゃ速いです。
パドレスのサド
外当てで
マ
す。
ー・テイラー。だいぶ下の方なのかな。合ってるよね。サンディエゴパドレス。
ライトです。
いた。84。60。まあ、84ならいるんじゃない？我が、レッドちゃんに。なんだない。いるいる。そうね。大谷やで。ストライダーは強いんですか？なんで緑の帽子かぶってんのか知らんけど。
ショート韓国人もおすすめです。
もう負けへんぞ。もう一試合も負けたくない。 練習してからやればよかったな。なんか練習しようと思って立ち上げたんですけど、なんかアップデートがなんかあって、なんか変わったらしいで、そういえば。
ストライダーか。
外角の変化球に対する処理とか、なんかバッティングでも、ちょっとゲームが変わったらしいですよ。ごく一部でしょうけど。投打の関連するところにアップデートがありました。大谷戻ってない。
アップで変わりましたよ。
しょうがないね。村上。右ピッチャーやからええか。だキムとディアスを並べるのやめよう。これでいこう。村上が疲れてる。クアンも疲れてる。代わりがおらんのじゃ。村上よ。
村上オールスターおめでとうございます。
そうね。なんか言ってたね。あれは
About 13 miles from downtown
絶好調
Atlanta,
岡本は出ら
welcome
れへ
to
ん。
Truist Park. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Atlanta
負
Braves.
ければ
Alongside Chris Singleton,
スイ
I'm
ー
John
プ
Shambi. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to
完
salvage at
全に
least
ボ
one
ロ
in
負
this
けしま
series.
した。ゲーム1、ゲーム2。
First pitch coming your way next.
ストライダー弱い人でやってくれ。
And going for
ストライ
Atlanta.
ダーチェックします。微妙ですね。でもまあ大したことないっちゃ大したことないんじゃない。
大谷は欠場になり山本はオールスターには出ますが試合
Spencer
は出ないで
Strider.
す。
Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the
6.75
strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you
寂しいな。
consider having the
最
ability
後
to
先
get that
発した人
strikeout,
は出
particularly
ない
when you
ん
needed
です
a man
ね
on third, less than 2 outs,
Leading off the ball game
situations
here
where,
this
yeah, maybe you're
afternoon.
not a
Second
real
baseman,
high strikeout
number
guy,
15,
but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
お
Sung Kim, the leadoff
い
batter.
お前
He looks
休み
at
明けい
ball
きなりかこれ。
one. Strider, a 6-foot righty, 195 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020.
オールスター前に投げなければ。
The 2-1 is
ナイス
high.
セン。
In
お
there,
っ
knees
と
for a strike.
低めいっぱいか。
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Oh,
Goes
haya.
down, swinging for the strikeout.
Haya.
The high heat, too much on that one.
めっちゃ速
Here's
く
a
感
check
じ
of the
た。
Red Sox lineup, put together by manager
99
Alex
マイル。
Cora. At the very bottom, hitting ninth, Kazuma
休み明けはいき
Well,
な
he's
り
an
三
important part of
振
this
から始
lineup
ま
for
りま
sure. I
し
mean, there's no
た
doubt about it, Boo.
ね
It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, you know, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and you know, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Shohei Ohtani in the box with one away as he takes ball 1.
Strider out there on the mound for this
打
one,
撃
and
が上が
he's
って
a
き
guy
た
who
翔
had
平。
a really impressive college career, but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
You know, Boog, Strider spent time
Tommy
with
John
a sports
手術だけなの、
psychologist at
ストライダー。
Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. They talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
Breaking.
Hey! Hey! 何してくれてるんじゃうちの宝に。
Man at first. Stephen Kwan up next for the Red Sox.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate.
Shohei on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not
いただい
even
たチャン
close. And that's another
喋れてない
stolen base for the
い
lead.
ただいたチャン
We
ス
all know
も
this
の
team
に
is
します。
struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little
この
more
カー
aggressive
ド
right there to put the
3連
pressure on
戦
the
で
opponent. We'll see
先
if it
制
pays
したこ
off
とはあ
on
り
the
ません
scoreboard。for this team.
Check
Oi.
swing ball outside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Two and one the count now. He
Nice
hasn't seen a fastball
nice
yet, but you've got to be
sand.
ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
あっしゃ落ちれおら
Oh,
おー落とした
And the Red Sox score first. It's 1-0.
いきなり先制
Though as an outfielder, your eyes
Error.
are big when you have an opportunity to catch a fly ball and then gain an assist.
No
to
hit
cut a
で
runner
先
off.
制
But you have to do first things first.
レッ
And
ドソ
that's
ック
make
スら
sure
し
you
いな
secure the baseball. If you don't do that, there's no opportunity for an assist.
Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida.
さすがにフォーシームがどん詰まる合わせていこう正隆アジャストしようぜ正隆
Red Sox already leading.
Ball, that pitch is out.
The 1-1.
Ball
Last
back
couple of
outside.
pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
いや振ってない振ってない
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Now it's going to be Yainer Diaz.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0.
おーストライク
Strider deals. And a foul ball. Sits him down looking. And K is his 3rd of the game.
まあいいや
A run on
だい
double
ぶ球数投げさせたし
to the bottom of the
毎
first.
年3月
It's the
17
Red
日に
Sox
行われ
1
るセ
and
ッ
the
ト
Braves
パトリッ
nothing.
クス
This
先
is
制
Red
できま
Sox
したね
baseball on the show, New England. Back here in Atlanta, and getting the start for the Red Sox, Shohei Ohtani. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
も
I've just been so impressed with when it seems
Chiga.
like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in
体
scoring
力は
position. Most guys,
すぐなくなっちゃう翔平
they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Austin Riley leading things off and
お
takes a
前
strike.
さ
He'll challenge, thought that was a ball.
1球目からやるか
Closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. The 1-0. just missed. And
That's
another
outside.
ball.
Hey, hey, Shohei!
On the
Wow,
ground,
take it
out
up.
to short.
Wow, nuketa.
And it finds its way
Master.
through for a hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
I know swinging at a 3-0 pitch can be debated, but at the end of the day, it's a hitter's count. You know a strike is coming, so why not take advantage and attack the pitch?
3ノーから AI が降っ
Good
て
piece
くる
of
の
hitting,
初めて見
and
た。
it paid off with the base hit.
Ronald Acuna Jr. is up. He's someone who grew up playing baseball with his friends. Singing, his school is next door to the only baseball field in his hometown.
Yeah, that made it easy to jump the fence and play games after class, which is exactly what they did. School started at 7, but the moment it was over, it was time for baseball. Ronald would play until his mom yelled for him to come home for dinner.
This one in the air center field. Kwan under it. He's got it.
村田頼むぞバックダブルプレー
Here's the
な
Atlanta Braves lineup. And an important bat for them, batting 5th in this one. Ozzie Albies.
スター
Yeah,
ばっか
definitely
り
someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting
休
practice.
養
Man, this
前
guy's
に
always
こいつ
so
にボ
focused
コスと
on
打た
what
れ
he's
まし
doing
た
on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Drake Baldwin in the box now. No balls and a strike. Man at first, one away. Baldwin launched a pair of homers in his last game. That one fouled off.
マイケル・ハリス店はおすすめです。
Struck him out without a
ストライクよ
That was pretty nasty.
ストライクやろ
Acknowledge that call.
よしよし
So
よし
the call will stand.
びっくり
One
した
challenge remaining for them now. Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Ball 1, no
Oi.
strikes. I
なん
thought
やこの
that was
審
a
判
strike, and here's a challenge. It
Oi.
just shaved the zone.
ナイス
They'll keep both their challenges. Now the 0-1.
Ball, that's down.
Right through there for a strike.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you
全
miss
然振
up
って
and
け
out
へ
of the
ん
zone
な
since your head
怖い
is
な
out one, two. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
決め打ちしてんのハリスよ
That's a
Oh.
strikeout. Ohtani sends him packing. One
Nice
for
ball.
Atlanta, and it remains 1-0.
さあ次の1点はうちが取るで大事やで
Back at Truist Park, all set for the start of the inning. So the Boston Red Sox are in real trouble about a third of the way into the season. I thought they'd be serious contenders.
That's out.
Singy, were we wrong about them?
No, I think there's still time to turn this around. Think of how the Nats did it in 2019. It can be done. But there's no doubt they put themselves deep underwater in the standings, and they've got a lot of ground to make up. Big few weeks coming.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And another ball.
ナイスセン。
That clips the corner. That's in there. 3-2 now.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
The kick, the 3-2.
危ね
Foul ball, he stays alive.
え。めちゃめちゃ振り遅れてんな。先頭出たい。
Payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one
Yes, yes,
misses.
yes, yes,
So
yes,
lead
yes.
off walk.
Well, he opted to go
Yo,
with the
ni-
off-speed stuff on
Nico,
that 3-2 with the bases empty. Close pitch. But now he's got to work out of the stretch.
So stepping in for Boston, Ha-Sung Kim. Trying to move him over here. Farmer. They put
Nice.
the tag on him and he gets the job
ナイス
done.
バント。ジャパニーズスタイル。
Batting eighth, first baseman Munetaka
Good job.
Murakami.
そして村上。
At the plate, Munetaka Murakami. One run batted in yesterday, their only run of the game. Ball
He
one.
really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And that drops in for a strike. One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Right through there for a strike. In the air, left field,
腹の
two down.
腹の底からボタンを押したのに。さあ。
Batting ninth, third baseman Kazuma Okamoto.
岡本ヒットくれ。
Late on that fastball. Runner at second, two down. Here at the top of the second. Outside low, 2-2. That one missed. Ha-Sung Kim on deck for Boston. Two outs and one in scoring position. Swings through. Strikeout. We played an inning
フォ
and a
ーシー
half.
ムが全然振り遅れてる。追加点ならず。
Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. Ball one. This one in the air center field. Kwan gets under it and makes the grab. One up,
あ、
one
なる
down.
ほど。
Batting sixth, designated hitter Dominic.
ホームラン、ホームラン、ホームラン気ぃつけて。みんなホームラン打ちよるから。
Strike
Wait.
2.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That's a strikeout. Otani sends her
3つ目
packing.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Mike Yastrzemski up here.
誰じゃお前。あ、やばい。
Lifted in the
Oh,
air,
maka
left
haitta
field,
za.
pretty well struck. Yoshida moving back for this one, and he makes the
反
catch.
射ボ
And the inning is over. We
ン
played
ボ
2 innings.
ン。
It's 1-0.
うまいわ。バッドア
On
ッ
to the
プ。
third inning. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Hae-Sung Kim. Strider back to work.
The hitter is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
Just
down.
missed.
You know, these Red Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 1-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground.
簡単にアウトになるなよ。
That one is foul, and he'll see another.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And a 1-2 again. That one to first,
That ball's
and that's
foul.
just foul. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Ball 1. Ball.
Hit
Ugh.
hard foul off to the left.
今の打ちたかった。
That misses, and the count's full. The 3-2
Yes,
is
yes,
the
yes, yes,
outside
nice and nice,
edge, and that is ball
Up next
4.
for the Red
You know,
Sox,
I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk.
走るよ。
He wasn't exactly trying to
走り
attack
ま
the
くる
zone
よ。
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Stephen Kwan up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. First offering, runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
成功率は 90% 以上の大谷翔平。
bases in baseball. Yo, 1.
Ball, that's it.
1 out and a runner at second. Pitch misses. Ball 2.
ポンポンポンポン投げんなお前。
And he slips through that one.
あら。
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Ohtani leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
That one's in there. That's strike one.
高め待ったら低め。低め待ったら高め。
Runner at second, 2 down.
Nope. That's inside.
And that one
Ball
up
two.
and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
行け。どつきに行け。
Man on second, 2 down.
There!
Down on strikes.
Ah!
That was pretty nasty. And the
Challenge
Red Sox lead
失敗。
on, but they're on top, 1-0.
ああ。結局
And
Hit
we're
the
back
zero.
with all eyes on a potential sweep. Keep the brooms in the closet for now, though, Singy.
Well, they say the hardest game to win is the final one, and we can see why, Boog. The desperate team tends to come out swinging, and that's what we've seen today.
Ball.
The 1-0. On the ground to third.
ナイス。
Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired.
抜けたと思ったぜ、岡本。サンキュー、カズマちゃん。
That's
Oh,
off
that's
the
off
mark,
the plate.
and that's ball one. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Ball to strike. Foul ball there.
メーター失敗してるよ。
Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging for the K.
4つ目。
And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Here is Austin Riley. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Now that's smacked to right center. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning for
Riley,
Ronald
2発
Acuna
目。
Jr.
ツーアウト、ツーアウト。ホームランあるよ。15本打ってるよ。なんやねん、もう。調子ええな、ジュニアよ。
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And the 1-0. Curve in the dirt, kicks away. To second, not gonna get him, he's in there.
あれでワイルドピッチになったらもうカーブ投げられへんやん
Pitcher
け。
to get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
ピッチリリースグッドでワイルドピッチとかあかんって。
And it's second. That pitch in for a strike. Now
ストライクです。
Didn't seem like that one found the zone.
アクニャ。
And after reviewing
おーら。
good eye. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Here's a 3-0. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Now, and ball 4 to a board.
Up next for the Braves, catcher Drake Baldwin.
Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one's in there, and that is strike one.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Two on, 2 outs. And a big swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 0-2.
うわ、振った。いや、
Him out.
変えたぜ。ナイスピッ
Guy
チ。
competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
ピンチをしのいだ。ヒット0本で1点取ってる。ちゃんとヒット打って点取ろう。
On to the fourth, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Yainer Diaz.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
あらー。
Out at second.
真正面。
Pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always
Sa.
hit the hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Aye.
Late swing, foul to the left. The 1-2.
抜けた。
Foul ball up the middle. That's a base
初ヒ
hit.
ットはイチローから。
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Red Sox.
And next for the Red Sox, Ha-Sung Kim. In the
い
air,
いんじゃない？
right
あれ
field.
綺麗な右打ちしとんねんけどな。
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Munetaka Murakami.
村上ここは長打や。リーなら帰ってこれる。
And it's fouled away.
Yeah, 上がれへんかった。そう。
Runner makes the turn at second.
打球上がってれば絶対ホームランやったのに。
And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Kazuma Okamoto up next for the Red Sox. Here's a chopper. Duvall fires over to first. And that's the inning. Boston strands a pair, but they still lead it 1-0.
村上のが外野抜けて
Let's
れ
check out
ば。
what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Harris at second.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Outside, that's a ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
やばいか。
Now he'll turn for second.
あー、ダメだ。
And now the
おいおいおいおい。
is into scoring position.
All over that one right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infield to make any sort of play.
ボール球やんけ。しんどい球打たれたくんね。
Ball.
Tying run and scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-1.
Nope.
And it's second. That
Ball
misses.
3.
And the count is 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Now he's challenging the called strike. And the strike will stand. So that removes their last challenge. Harris stands at second with no outs. And a payoff pitch.
Okay.
He hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next,
あらた。
the Braves. Designated hitter Dominic.
Now it's Dominic Smith. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Ohtani
アウト
gets the runner.
アウトじゃね
Easily.
Good wheels out there on
Oi.
second. A pretty big lead right now. Definitely looking to score on any hit to the outfield.
That's a ball.
このボケ調子乗りすぎ。
Runner edges away a second.
うわ
Runner around third on his way to the plate. He comes across to score, and the Braves tie it up. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
ちょっと単調になったか
And
な。
time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Fouled off. He was late. Slider for a strike. Oh, and 2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 2-1.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
1 down. And now it's going to be Mauricio Dubon. Right through there for a strike.
Ah.
Yoan.
Ball, that's out.
Fastball almost got him there. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Farmer.
The 0-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. No advance, good job behind the dish. Out towards right center field.
よかった。
And that is that.
こんばんは。
Two
最
runs,
少
three
失
hits,
点。
no errors, and one left. We're headed
最
to
少
the
失点
fifth.
って言わん
It's
わ。
the Braves
最
two
少
and the Red
点
Sox
差。
one.
どっちゃんこんばんは。お久しぶりです。トップからやぞ。
Back here in Atlanta, so stepping in for
もう
Boston.
5回やぞ。
Kim. Strider with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Siggy. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2.
That's a ball.
ドジャースはダイヤモンドバックスに連敗しました。
That one
That's ball
missed.
3.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real
山本が打たれたら
quick
しいね。
back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
先頭出て。
大谷ホームランを打ちました。
よっしゃっしゃっしゃっしゃっしゃっしゃ。
Pitch
ノーアウト、同点のランナー、足速くて、打席は大谷。走ろ。キム。キムゴー。うわ、スタート悪い。うわ、やばい。あは。おはセーフや。
And the tying run is now in scoring
危なかった。
position. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got
ちょ
in
っ
there.
とスタート遅れたよ
Yeah,
ね
with。StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base.
低めの変化球やからポップアップタイムが。
Man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that.
And it's second.
Nice
Hard, but it's a foul ball.
まあ、欲しい目やったら絶対ホームランやった
He
わ
steps。out for time. And there's a ball. That misses. Full count now.
That was pretty close
Ball
on the
is out.
inside, and obviously he's not too happy with the call out there on the mound as he lets the umpire hear it a little bit. This is where you can't let
Strike ya.
that frustration compound itself, though. You've got to let it out and move on.
3-2 now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
Center fielder, Stephen Kwan.
最高のバッター登場。
Manager out of the dugout.
うわー、帰んなよ、ここで。
Effort as he exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
勝利投手目前も非常な采配してくるよね。うわ、左や。
From the pen, Dylan Lee.
He's averaging more than one hit allowed per
誰
inning
じゃこ
this
いつ
season,
は。
and that's not where you want to.
チェックします。フォーシームのキレがいいだけ。ピンチに強い。
At all, so we'll see how he does here.
逆転のランナー大谷まで置いてるで。
Steven Kwan stepping in now for a critical at bat.
Going one. He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to
なん
sort
か
of
気
calm
分
the
で
situation
初
down.
球からポンポン
Possible
振
time
るなっ
and
て。
go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out.
Ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a 2-1 on the way. Double steal.
さあ
First and second, no outs. And we're at the top of the fifth.
不安タイムリーヒッ
Pitch
ト。
misses. Ball three. Masataka Yoshida waiting to bat for the Red Sox. Payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases.
Walk side of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum.
ノーアウト満塁。
Hot water trying to protect this lead.
Pops it up. And the infield fly is called.
甘い球やったな。
Up next for the Red Sox.
一番やったらあかんやん、内野フライ。
All loaded up. Yainer Diaz getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
まだ
Tough
200なる。
situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Swing and a miss and a slider. Action in the pen down there. Justin Slate, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Dodd warming up as well.
いつも
And
通
he
り。
asks for time now.
いつも通り振れよ。
The bases loaded. That missed by a lot. Ball one.
頼む。ディアス。いや。
Gap shot should score at least.
うわ、ヒットや。うわ、一走や。
A second
三人帰ってくる。いや。
He's safe, and they clear the bases, and they lead by two.
え
Wow, what a clutch moment in this ball game.
走者一掃。
He unloads the bases. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you
So
know you're right where
good.
you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love look.
あ、カッコさん。カメラが止まってる。なんでもうええんちゃん、カメラ。なんで止まってんの、こいつ。おい。お前。おい。 けてる。これで大丈夫。何やねんこれ。よし。何対何これで。2点リードね。
ナイスディアス。
もう1点取ろう。D。一郎頼む。ほんまここはヒットって。俺がミスってもヒットって。
オッケーです。
タマ。あ、タマできへんわ。そう。オーケーオーケーオーケーオーケー。いいよいいよいいよいいよ。これで村上。お、キムか。キムはいいやろ、このままで。ヒットでいいよ。根性なしが。フォーシームで勝負しろっつうね。ストライクやな。どう見てもストライクやな。もうけもうけ。フォーシーム来い。
And that one fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Breaking ball inside, and the count is 2-2. Stays alive.
急にズドンってくるぞ。ズドンと来ると思ったらチェンジアップが来るぞ。
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Munetaka Murakami on deck for Boston. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Struck him out slinging. Good job at damage control right there. But 3 runs come across in the inning, all on this 3-run double. It's now 4-2. Back after this on the show. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
先発ピッチャーがボロボロすぎる。フォアボールの少なさだけが取り柄ですね。大谷この回投げ切ればもうこの回まででいいから。
And a foul ball.
You know, these Braves
100マイル出なくなってきた。
have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but
Keep
most of the
us
good
out.
ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Hey! The Braves trailing by 2, last half of inning number 5. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Oh, look at the stop.
ナイス岡本。
First. And very nicely done for the out.
よう取った。
Up next for the Braves, catcher Drake.
翔平あと一人。
Drake Baldwin. Next up for the Braves.
前の試合2本打ってんだ。
Strikeouts.
ナイス岡本。
Ball one.
ナイス岡本いただきました。
Ball, that's
Struggled a little
outside.
bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Curve
Okay.
hit right back to him.
よっしゃ
And that'll do it. Braves
大
go down
谷の
quickly here. Still down by a count of
3連勝
4-2.
勝てば大谷は。お疲れちゃん。ホームラン打ってもう一回。
Back at Truist Park. Close game here and a chance
マジ
now
か
to
どう
look
ぜ
at a few highlights from this one.
6、7、8、9。菊池、トン、松井、オブライエン、佐々木。一人多いな。あれアクーニャ、まあでも左バッター強力が多いから菊池でいいんやん。
Dylan
Number
Dodd.
46.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Leadoff man retired in the
Up
sixth.
next for the Red Sox,
あかんで。
third baseman Kazuma
1点で
Okamoto.
も取りに行かなあかんで。
And next for the Red Sox, Kazuma Okamoto. He's got some power, no doubt.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
よっし
On
ゃ
the ground.
おお
Grab to his knee, the throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Hey.
ヒット出てないぞお前今日。ほら。
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Ground ball to the right
Hit!
side, and that one finds its way
ナイスバッ
through.
ティン
Keeps the inning alive, and now Shohei Ohtani to the
走っ
plate.
て翔平大谷。
For the Red Sox, the designated hitter Shohei Ohtani.
Here's Ohtani. Another takes off, pitches low.
オーケ
To second, save.
2 outs is a great
大
time
谷
to steal second, especially when you have a
自
guy
ら
with
の
some
バッ
wheels
ト
on
で
first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
よう考えたら DH ないセリーグって二刀流。
Kim at second with two down. Chop to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for the Red Sox, but they still lead this one 4-2.
誰かね、ちょっと。こいつじゃないの。ドミニクなんとか。オジーかな。
Thanks for tuning in. Sweet warning, Zingy. Sweet warning.
Not so fast, though. Seeing quite the battle so far. It's always toughest to close out a series because pride kicks in on the other side.
違った。オジーは左。じゃあ菊池でいいよね。スイッチや。まあ、スミスが左やから菊池でいこう。大谷お疲れ。
You say Kikuchi will take over here?
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the
ちょ
ball
っ
in the
と
park.
しんどい場面で投げさせすぎて防御率があれやけども意外とやれてるよね。休み明けやからちょっと一
リーグも来
回投げとこう。
年から指名打者使える。
あ、そうなの？その方がいいね。なんか桑田大先生は怒ってたけど、それはダメだよとか。先頭出すなよ、菊池。
So important to get ahead
花
of
巻
these
系
hitters. You don't
統
want to issue a free pass and allow that time
花巻系統でやっております。
Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Next pitch is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kikuchi, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all.
フォアボールだけはやめよう。
Showing good discipline.
打たれた方がマシ。
Driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
ほんまに打たれてどうすんねん、アホ。
And that
Aho.
brings a tying run to the plate.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
カウント悪くしたらあかんな。ようできたゲームやわ。松井助けて。
Nope. Outside.
The Red Sox trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
張り付く通りにあるから牽制したり
And the
をす
runner
ると。
holds.
オッケー。絶対ストライクいる、菊池。ああ、お、振った。
In the
ああ、
dirt.
ばいばいばいばい。
Him at second.
ちょっと。
But he's in there easily. And now a man into scoring
画
position.
面切り替わるときと切り替わらんときが。
with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty
Ah.
with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see
お
if he can settle
前
down.
なんかよう落とすようになったな、こいつ。 投げてる。
Runner at second, nobody out. The 2-2 on the way. Outside with a breaking ball. Dominic Smith next to bat for the Braves.
あ
エラーにならんの。今の。
Man at second. Base hit into the outfield. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cage just working on the opposite field. It doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Dom Smith stands in.
チェンジアップ全然入れへんこいつ。
Runners on the corners, no outs. Way inside, gets out of the way. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
大丈夫っすって、ゆせさんって言ってるぞ、岡本が。
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Inside, just missed. Mike Yastrzemski on deck for Atlanta.
最悪や。
3-0 down. And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Sliced hard but
全然
foul.
ストライクいらない。
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That
Yeah.
zone, ball one.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. And Yaz blasts it out. Home run number 5 on the season. And that's how they take the lead. It's 6-4.
His plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue argue with those results. One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
Ah. One out も取れてない。
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the bullpen. Yusei Kikuchi done for the afternoon. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
コントロールがないよ。
Now pitching for
So the
Boston,
Red Sox bring on a new pitcher,
22,
Jonah Tong.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times
Yeah.
this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to
まあ
get
で
on
も
the
そ
right
うか
track.
な。カウント悪くして連打されて。
Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Ball 2.
大谷の勝ちも消えた。
And that's off the outside edge. And now 3-0. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that's in there at the knees. Draws the walk there.
Extra base.
next for the parade.
まだワンアウトも取れてないねんけど。
Farmer.
And that is out of play.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Ball 1.
The 1-2 gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Oh, great stop. There's one. to first. Double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Riley.
Base is empty after the double
切り替えられへ
play.
ん。
Here is Austin Riley. Right through there for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. This one in the air, center field.
最悪の
But a grand
最
slam
悪
in
の
the inning
6
for
回
the
裏。
Braves. It's now a 6-4 ball game. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England.
満塁ホームラン多くね。
Now pitching for the
Welcome back. We're in the
Braves.
7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Yeah,
mound,
but-
Robert Suarez.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Leading off for the Red Sox, center fielder Stephen Kwan.
フォーシームとチェンジアップの落差だけや。
Bringing the cheese on that one.
山崎さんボイスやめてください。
何山崎さんって。どうしたの？
金の待てとぬ。とこてててこきてこにねねてて。
んややこしいやな。
すみません。
いいよ、別に。なんか思うとこあってやってくれたんでしょ。
The 0-1.
Nope. Ball
Meanwhile,
one.
activity in the bullpen. Justin Slate preparing to come on if needed.
しりとりしよう。
The 1-1. That one at triple digits.
もう、チェンジアップくるやろ。
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch.
あ
you'll
と
be
2
looking
球
for
ボール
a
放
new
っ
bat.
て。よ
That
し
one
よしよ
got
し。
close. 3-2
しり
down.
とりしよう。
Fights it
I
off.
got
He'll
that.
see another. Payoff pitch. And that'll bring
Okay.
the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
He gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The tying run at the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off.
早すぎんねんっ
Tough
て。
pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That one
うえー、へい。
1-2 the count.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
That one off the mark. Now 2-2. Tying run at the plate. Runner on the
よっしゃ
line drive.
エンドラン成功。ノーアウト一塁三塁。
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
いや、
Now here is Yainer
ナイスエンドラン。
Diaz.
Drove in 3 last time up, and another chance to put something on the board here.
Swing,
Ah!
popped it up. 1 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
シリーズ当たってるよ。
Don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that
ちょっ
run
と
from scoring.
勝負勝負。リーにかけよ
Making a move at first and on to run for the Red Sox. Nate Eaton looking for some added speed out there in the late innings. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses inside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
帰ってこいよ、イートン。
ナイス盗塁リード。
Red Sox with a chance to tie it up.
I think ultimately,
早いねんって。
tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. So the tying run at second.
No fence off the plate. Ball 2.
うわ、危
Stealing
ね
2-2 after the foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Two on, 1 out.
え。いや、
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Both runners tagging. Play at the plate. Save.
パーフェクトやで。
Ball game.
That play really shows how
パーフ
important
ェ
it
ク
is
ト
to
で
get
犠
the
牲フライっ
Looked
て
like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired.
Yeah.
And it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man.
誰だ
Didn't
次
last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher.
右の
He
キ
had
ム
a
か
talk with me. I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
右ピッチャーならいや
Now pitching.
あ右ピ
Tyler
ッチャー
Kinley on to pitch out of the pen here.
And he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're
ナイス
hoping.
1点差。
As he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
ナイス1点差いただきまして
So digging in, Ha-Sung Kim.
代打
This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the
うわ
numbers
ドノバンが
say,
い
but
るけど
clearly
ドノバン
it could change
怪
the
我
course
し
of this
てん
game
だよな
dramatically.
でもドノバンだろ
2 Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter. Brendan Donovan. He represents the go-ahead run.
ヒットでいいぞ。
And fouled off. Outside with a breaking ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That's outside.
Foul. That's off the inside corner. And a full countdown. Munetaka Murakami in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. Seventh inning stretch time. Braves 6 and the Red Sox 5. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Steps in, league leader in OPS, Singy.
Yeah, he's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give him.
OPS 1-2が2人もいるっておかしいぞ。
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the grab on the run. One pitch and one out.
That first pitch fastball just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
今のはでかいんじゃねえか。
Tong pitching for the 20th time this season. And he was drafted in the 7th round in 2022. Not just far, but loud, Singy. Everything seems to jump off his bat.
Yeah, Boog, when he connects, the ballpark turns into a souvenir shop. That home run total just keeps on climbing. What did Eric Young used to say? Hey! Souvenir City.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man aboard now.
シングルシングル。もっとボールにしたかったのにな。
Michael Harris the second. Runner on the move. Tap foul at the plate. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. One-run game, one out, one on. It goes down looking.
Oh, it's a tough at bat right there. You go up trying to be aggressive, fall behind 0-2 in the count, and then spit on one you think's a ball, only to get rung up. Probably a little too close to take, though.
Yeah, he had it right. StatCast showed that one missing the zone, but not by a lot. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
In the dirt.
よーっとすわ。
Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt.
トン。
That completes the strikeout inning over.
ナイスナイス。もう8回か。
Braves strand one. They lead it, however, it's 6-5.
いや、一発出れば。準備しよう。佐々木よ。
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and a
Braves.
new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Justin Slate.
ユノさん登場。
Love
こん
the
ばんは。
opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired
口への
different.
信
So
頼
let's
が
see what he's got here.
大きく揺らいでいる私です。この回逆転したい。
Swings through that one for strike one. Looking to get the tying run on base. High fly ball, right field. Acuna.
ダメー。
And there's one away.
Ah.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
That's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
サードできるやつが、ギャスパーできんのか。
Substitution now at first base. Pinch running for Boston, Tommy Edman. Next to hit, Hesung Kim. And that one fouled off. The Bo Sox with the tying run on at first, and we're at the top of the eighth.
岡本ナイスヒット。
Inside.
That's inside.
A ball, one strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Nope, that's the
Way
ball.
to lay off that pitch down.
Runner on the go. Cut on and miss.
よっしゃ。
Throw save. That's a stolen
エンドランは失敗やけど。これで大谷に回る確率が。もうキムで決めちゃえばいいんだよ。
in at second. Good job to fight that one off. Straight hit out looking. Batter challenges in a very big spot.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Justin Slate is done, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
またぐんですか、お兄さん。徹底してくんな。
Now pitching for
So the
Braves.
closer summoned from the bullpen, Raisel Iglesias.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Should score the run. Back there,
入っちゃえばいいのにもう。
to score. Relay to second.
追いついたぜ。
And this one is tied. A run scores in the play.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. I'll tell you.
佐々木やってる。松井やってる。
Like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a
Nice
pull
open.
the other way. Really important at bat coming up now.
Next to hit, Stephen Kwan. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Nice 追いついた。
Man on second, 2 down. In the air, right field, Acuna under it. Brings it in.
もう一本でええのに。
Red Sox with an RBI double. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show.
ありがとうございます。間違えんなよ。どうすんのだっけ。サードがおらん。エドマンサードできてよ。あ、村上がサードできる。じゃあファーストはどうせギャスパー出さなあかんの。リアス以外できないから。しょうがないな。
Now into the ball game on defense, Mickey Gasper. He's the new third
リリーフ
baseman.
陣、踏ん張れ。今日は勝つよ。
そうね。こっからね。一球一球が。別に変えんでもええねんで。変えらあかんみたいな感じだけど、まあでも左二人やからな。変えるよね。頼むぞ、松井。
And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Yuki Matsui.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes
メ
with
ータ
him
ー
on the
太い
ball.
感じで出てきて。よっ。あ、太い。
Oh, that got him. And the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta. Matt Olson.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Looks like we've got a substitution. Eli White deploying some added speed as they look to take the lead. Runner takes off. They pitch out.
アウトだ。オーケ
And he's out. They were right on top of it. They guessed right on the first pitch out. Tells me they had some good data or scouting report. Maybe it's just a feeling, but either way, perfect execution. Great throw and tag. They erased that runner at first.
ー。ナイス自分。ワンアウト。一発あるよ。
これはでかい。
これはでかいいただきました。
The lefty to 1-0.
なんでそんな急にメーター細なるな。
Bottom half of the eighth inning. That one ripped but foul. Outside low, and it's 3-2. Mauricio Dubon.
そんな外れる。
3-2 on the way. And he walked it. And the go-ahead run is on base.
For the parade, the shortstop, Mauricio.
Now it's the shortstop, Mauricio Dubon.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
In the air to left center, Kwan on the move to the gap. He's got it. Out number 2.
手震えるわ。
Up
So
next
how
for the
tall?
parade, first baseman, Kyle Farmer.
Nice play.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. And a 1-1.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
ショートポイントや。
Next one off the plate inside. 3 balls and a strike. Austin Riley in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And he walked him. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Well, that could be a big walk in this ball game. Moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. So some pressure pitches coming up in this.
藤もまた5。
Here's Austin Riley.
次アクーニャやで。
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Yuki Matsui done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
So they
Boston.
turn to their closer,
Number 11,
Roki Sasaki.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity.
調子悪いから練習します。
He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
フォーシームでグイグイ押す、ロッキー。変化球でかわす。どうすっかな。一発あるぞ。
ローキにアウトやで。
ツーアウトやでいただいてるで。
And that one fouled off.
もうそれで内野ゴロ打ってくれてええねんって。
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a
取ったれ
pop-up.
取ったれよ。どうすんのこれ。なんかジャンプせなあかんのかな。
And that's a foul ball. Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
最後ストレート。
太田。
And that one.
いやー、振りかけたやんけお前。ちゃんとしっかり外せよ、ローキー。中途半端なとこ投げんなよ。
Pitch
Oh.
there. Ball 2.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And this one squirts away from the
ストレ
catcher.
ートで三振。
Throw into third. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
いっちゃうか。
Got him.
Hey!
Swing and a strikeout.
Thank you.
Huge strikeout there. 2 left for Atlanta, so we're still tied at 6.
最終回。
ナイス。
いやー、勝ちて。
ナイス
Back
三
here
振
in。Atlanta, so stepping in for Boston, Nate Eaton, singing he's never finished the
イー
season
ト
with
ンが
more
ユレ
stolen
シアスから
bases
ヒ
in
ット打
his
てると
entire
思えへんけ
career.
ど、代打がいない。おるけど守備がいない。
Short of the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Now, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths, it's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
And the 0-1.
That's in. Ball 2.
Late on that fastball. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder Jung-Hoo Lee.
Now at the plate, Jung-Hoo Lee. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Acuna has a beat on it, and that is that. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox. Score remains tied, 6 apiece.
嫌な流れ。クリーンアップに回る。
Back at Truist Park, now in for the Braves. Ronald Acuna
フ
Jr.
ォアボールもあかん。逃げられへんぞ、ロキ、ここは。
Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off the throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
岡本やったら取ってたんじゃう。
No surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
もう。味方のミスを助けたろ、ロッキー。
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Winning run on base at first, no outs. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Here's a 1-1. Acuna runs. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Very high with that one. And it's 2-2. The Braves with the go-ahead run at first here in the last half of inning number 9. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. The potential winning run holds at second in scoring position now. Wow.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
さよなら。
First and second, no outs. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves.
できればサードでゲッツー取りたいぜ。頼むでバック。
That one misses. Ball one. Winning run at second, no outs. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Fastball in for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. That one
That's ball
just
two.
misses.
ホームラン
That's
に
a
火をつ
really
けろ。
good take.
The 2-2 now. And that's
Ball,
outside.
that's out.
Ozzie Albies on deck for Atlanta. Winning run out second. No one out. Three and two. Payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Swings over the top of that one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Here's your one.
スイング。
Trying to check
Ugh.
his swing. Appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. Nobody out. The winning run 90 feet away. This one in the air, center field. Clark should have this one. Got a good jump on it, tracks it down. Runners tag up from second and third. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Braves win it on a walk-off 7-6.
These can be tough at bats when you know you've got to get the ball in the air. At worst case scenario, that pitcher is going to try to tie you up, throw you up and in, but he did a good job pulling the hands through. Extension to put that ball deep enough out into the outfield to score that run and win this game.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
ロイヤルズ戦ですね。
そうね。
6点取れてますからね。打線は戻ってますし。
そうね。村上が疲れた時代わりがおらんのよな。どの番がいいのか。怪我してんのか。うまいこといかんのー。
ウィット、ペレスに気をつけて。
クワンは変えようかな。買って変えよう。もう、怪我せんといてよ。ウィットジュニアと、昔のホームラン王と、誰ですか？
Welcome inside Kauffman Stadium. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Kansas City Royals. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave into this one.
先発誰やったか見てなかった。
On the mound for Kansas City in this one, Michael Wacha.
元レッ
You
ド
look
ソ
at
ッ
the win
クス。5
column,
勝も
and
してんのお
his name's
前。
near the top all
あ、ローキ
season.
がいる。
Yeah, Boog, he's gone deep into games, managed traffic, and earned every bit of it. That kind of command doesn't come easy.
He's having the type of season that continues to build momentum with each victory.
Yeah, and when he's on, Boog, hitters just can't find a rhythm.
And that's how this series begins. Yeah, doesn't chase, doesn't cheat, just waits for something he can drive.
Yeah, I'd say he's the definition of a professional hitter. You miss your spot, you're paying for it.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Waka, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. Top of the first, just getting started here in Kansas City. Foul ball there. That misses. Going to count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And that is that. End of a half inning of play. No score.
あっさりすんな。
We go to the bottom of the first, and towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox
唯
in
一
this
の
one, Tatsuya Imai.
勝
What do
ち
you have
星
on
先
him,
行投
Siggy?
手。
This guy's pitched in several different roles. He's started, he's done long relief. It'll be interesting today to see how they use him. I think you have to go hitter to hitter, inning to inning, and if he's having success, you let him go as long as he possibly can.
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And fastball misses outside for a ball. And 1-1. That one the other way. That's in there as he blocks it and keeps it in front of him. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
最悪や。
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
Nice grab. There's one. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Oh, man, what a smooth
Amat
double
tamayan
play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
In the air, right field. Lee under it. And that is that. We played an inning. No score.
もうほんま先頭バッター出すのはやめよう。頼むぞたっちゃん。
Back here at Kauffman Stadium. Top of the second. So the Boston Red Sox are in real trouble about a third of the way into the season. I thought they'd be serious contenders. Singy, were we wrong about them?
No, I think there's still time to turn this around. Think of how the Nats did it in 2019. It can be done. But there's no doubt they put themselves deep underwater in the standings, and they've got a lot of ground to make up. Big few weeks coming.
Check swing. No appeal. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
Ball, low.
Check swing went around. And a count now even up. That one lifted to left. Collins turns to the right on the move. And there's 1 down.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
So stepping in for Boston, Yainer Diaz.
No, that's low.
Second inning here, no score.
Ooh, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. He has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yep, exactly.
The 2-1. And downstairs. Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops foul. Payoff pitch. This one in the air center field. Isbell on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Ha-Young Kim.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second.
天才のチャンスよ。
He's there. It's a 2-out double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch.
イチロー、村上、岡本。
Position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Jung-Hoo Lee will hit next.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
That one fouled off.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Next pitch is outside. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Man at second. In the dirt, squirts away from Perez. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. Back here in Kansas City, we head to the bottom of the second. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. Massey went deep in his most recent game. Here's the 0-2. Liner caught it second.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Is Bell.
Strike! Woo!
Yo, 1. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Okamoto. Throw to first in time.
Batting 7, the first baseman, number 12, Nick.
And next up for the Royals, Nick Lofton. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two down, nobody on.
Oh!
One, two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That is the inning. We'll move to the third with no score.
勝ちて勝ちて
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Fastball for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Inside. And that's ball 1.
That's a ball.
Top of the third, no score. That
That's the ball.
misses. And the count is 3-1. There's a strike. Oh, great stop. Over they get the out.
The batter number 50.
ヒッ
And
ト
here's
で
a look at
いや
how he's using his pitches in this one.
さあ
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Hae-Sung Kim, the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time. His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Siggy. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. And there's the
That's
ball. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Red Sox go down quietly. Still no score. Ready to go in the last half of the inning. Here's the Royals' designated hitter, Carter Jensen.
Jensen.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Yeah, Boog, and his confidence isn't an issue when he steps in the box. He expects to do some damage every time he's up.
The 0-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. That one at 95, missed up top. Ball 1. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there. Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And another ball.
That's a ball.
Fastball for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
The 3-1. Swings through that one. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. The 0-1. High fly ball, right field. Lee should have this one. And that will end the inning.
Nice there.
So they go quietly there. 3 innings complete. No score.
もうこの回先制したい。輪っかなんて大したことない。
Back here at Kauffman Stadium. Here now the Red Sox DH. Shohei Ohtani. The 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Yeah. チェンジアップ意識しすぎちゃった。
Ball 1 low. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Ripped to right. Thomas takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Yoshida in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Pulls that one foul. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Yoshida wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike call will stand. Still one challenge left for them.
CFD 満点やねんこいつ大したことないのにさ。
The other way, and foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Here's a 2-2. And that skips into dirt.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Nah.
Foul territory behind the plate.
Nah.
And that's the third out. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Bottom bottom four. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. stepping in. You look at where his OPS ranks in the league and think this man's just out here breaking calculators, Singy.
Yeah, it's like he's got cheat codes. Walks, bombs, doubles. He's doing it all.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
技のチェンジアップに苦戦ですね。
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Quick move to first, and he's back in there.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Yeah, he's not always flashy, but always valuable.
Yeah, he's that glue guy and a difference maker. That consistency is irreplaceable.
That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. We're here at the bottom of the 4th. On the ground. And it's just foul. That was close. Got him swinging for the K. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Up next for the Royals, the left fielder, number 1, Isaac Collins.
Go ahead run on base. Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. He's 0 for 1.
He's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Witt leads off first with 1 away. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Well, they've had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And a payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. strike three. Got him looking on the changeup.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one.
Ball.
Good hitters count the 2-0.
Strike. Woo.
Breaking ball.
Yeah.
Counted away.
ダメ。
Great
うわ、
RBI
使っちゃった。
spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
惜しいな。
On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
Up next for the Royals, the center fielder, number 28.
え、あれ
First and second, 2 out.
一塁間に合ったの。
Now it's Isbell. 0 for 1 so far.
バックホーム。
Left field.
いやー、よかっ
Is
た。
over. So they strand 2
もう
after
ミ
a
ス
base
す
hit
ん
and
な
an
よ。
error. We
はい
play 4. We're tied, 0-0.
先制したいな。打てそうやねんけどな。
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
You know, these Red Sox just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Out towards right center field. Isbell on the move to the gap. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Ha-Young Kim.
Swinging a foul straight back. Yo one. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Out on the drop third strike, 2 gone.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
And that is that.
なんなんこれ。
He
CFD
continues
が
to roll
高い
on
か
the
ら
mound
な。
as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we
捉
still
え
have
てる
no
シーン
score.
もあるやんけ。
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late.
強いな、お
Well,
12, Nick.
い。よう勝っとんな。
Well, these Royals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
just missed.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
That one's in there. That's strike 2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Royals, the designated hitter, Carter Jensen.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Two and two. Battling here as he fouls it away. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. And he punches him out. He went around.
The right fielder, number 15.
Here's Lane Thomas now. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. The 1-0. Chop to the left side. Okamoto toss to second. What a double play that was.
赤やけどちゃんと投げてくれた。
Pitcher's best friend right
ナ
there.
イス岡本。
Gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Thank you 岡本。打ってくれ岡本。
Back here in Kansas City, Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
一発に泣きたくない。一発で笑いたい。
Munetaka
Leading off the
Murakami
Boston,
getting
the
ready
first
to
baseman,
hit.
Number 5, Munetaka Murakami.
Little chopper rolls foul. And a foul ball. Fights it off. You'll see another. And a 1-2.
That's the ball.
That one missed. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Activity in the bullpen for the Royals. Carlos Estevez getting loose out there. Ursig getting cranked up as well. Deal one. In the air, right. Thomas gets under it, and that quickly 2 away.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Hesung Kim.
So the lineup flips over. Hesung Kim up next for the Red Sox, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
めっちゃ投手戦ですね。
And first offering is fouled off. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. 2 down, nobody on. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 0-2.
ゴールやんけ。なあ、キム。よっ、
Caught behind his back. On the money, nice play. What a play to end the inning. There's
What
no
the
way
play
he saw that into
there?
the glove.
No, you're
Fine
absolutely
play,
right. All he
Osugi.
knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there, and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Garcia.
There's a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
swing and a ball popped up. Diaz. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
ここ2人3打ないぞ。
That one catches the corner for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. His 12th of the season, and the Royals strike first. It's 1-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. Salvador Perez will hit next.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Just
corner.
missed. The 1-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
The wind to kick to 2-0. That's hard hit on the line. That one hops against the fence. Now a relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Up next for the Royals.
When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. But a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
That's the ball.
One out, the runner at second here in the bottom of the sixth. Towards first. Takes it himself. 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. And the 1-0.
No, that's the ball.
Oh, look at the stop. To first. What a play to end the inning. Royals strike first on this solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Royals,
back. We're in the 7th.
number
We have a new pitcher on the
53,
mound, Carlos Estevez.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
That one ripped, but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses the zone, and it's ball to strike.
Ball. Outside.
That's your challenge. We'll take another look. Pretty close, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now.
この投手エンゼルスにいたよね。
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
No.
Just misses there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Stays alive. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Three-two. What a stop.
Yeah.
Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
The next offering misses. Ball 2. And that's too high.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
3-1 now. Hammer, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Making a move to first, and on the run for the Red Sox. Nate Eaton opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. At the plate, Masataka Yoshida. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And the 0-1. Runner on the go again. There's a ball. Throw bounces. He's safe. It's a stolen base. That was not close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. just missed. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. Here comes the throw.
Yes!
And the runner scores from second.
よしだ
Huge game tying at bat right
Nice
there.
spot.
A big spot to drive in the run. Really good swing right there.
これで終わるなよ
He could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The Red Sox with the go-ahead run at first here in the top half of inning number 7. Ouch, that one drilled him. Gets it there in time.
いやーセーフじゃねーちょっとチャレンジは
And now the hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on the knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going
そう
to make a change. Carlos has... So the Royals bring on a new arm, Lucas Ursig.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Go-ahead run on base. Ha-Sung Kim up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 2. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Red Sox. Brendan Donovan.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Across the letters at 99. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. Back up the middle and it gets through.
いけるいけたいけた
They take the lead. It's 2-1.
The hardest things to do in the game to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
どの番変えた方がいいよね怪我してるからどうしようかな変えようもうどの番怪我したらまあえらいことや
Two
から
outs, runner on first. So stepping in for Boston, Jung-Hoo Lee. So a change being made at first base. Pinch running for Boston, Tommy Edman.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Matsui, 頼むで
Ball one, no strikes.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Runner on the go. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Here's a 2-1. Runner goes again. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. on the move again. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag. And the couple of runs in the inning puts him ahead. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Royals 1. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, bottom of the 7th, Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals.
Isbell.
Nope, ball one.
In the air, left field, and that is a foul ball. The 1-1. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. Gone. And we are starting over.
Game changer right there. A big time swing, and we're all tied up. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Red Sox bullpen. Tatsuya Ima is done, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back. Riley O'Brien taking over on the mound. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. On the ground to short, into the outfield, base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Up next for the Royals.
So here's the Royals DH, Carter Jensen. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1. One on, nobody out, a run in here, the bottom of the 7th. Now this one gets away from the catcher. To second. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump up to second base. Now he's in scoring position. He's taken away the double play opportunity.
And it's second. Tap foul at the plate.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Got him swinging.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. Just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
That's in for a strike. One out. The go-ahead run is at second.
Ball.
Chopped to the right side. Murakami. He takes it on his own. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
Up next for the Royals, the third baseman.
So the
Michael
go-ahead run in scoring position.
Garcia.
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. 1 for 3. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Little dribbler up along third. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning.
危ない。
But this clutch home run gets us even again. 2-2 game. You're watching Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back here in
Leading
Kansas
off for the
City,
Red
Joe
Sox,
stepping in
the
for
first
Boston.
baseman,
Munetaka Murakami.
Murakami.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Bullpen action for the Royals. Matt Strom, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Mears also getting ready. And a
That's the
slider
ball.
misses down and away. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The 1-2. Ground ball right side, down the line, and it's foul. Two now. And there's a ball. Kazuma Okamoto would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Fastball for a strike. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle and hope he gets a mistake.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2-2. Just missed.
That's a really good take.
Hesung Kim waiting to bat for the Red Sox. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Lucas Ursig out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
大谷に回そうぜ、キム。
Now pitching for the
Steven
Royals,
Cruz
number
on to pitch here.
64.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Hesung Kim up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. Two down, nobody on.
That's the ball.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses the zone. Ball 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
That's inside. Shohei Ohtani in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at-bat. Nothing doing for Boston. Score remains 2-2. And we're back. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Not shortstop.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. They keep a big threat off the bases. Huge in a tie game like this. 1 out.
The catcher,
よう取った。
3人ともフルカウントから三振でした。
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No, Salvador Perez leaves the yard. And they grab the lead in the 8th. It's 3-2.
Well, the best home runs are the ones that give
とっ
your
ちゃんが
team
言
the
うた
lead.
通りなっとるやないか。
That's a great play right there. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Manager out of the dugout. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Yuki Matsui.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
マジで。
Second baseman, Michael Massey.
Comes up empty.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a
ロイヤ
ground
ルズ
ball
は
to
ホーム
the
ラン
back
調
of
整
base
ですね。
hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
もう終わろうよ、1点差で。熱い。
There's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. He's already homered in this game.
Oh.
Oh, 1 down. Fall off foul. Oh, and 2 now. Okamoto out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full, the Royals have the lead 3-2. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox.
誰？クロージング誰？うわ大好きなストロームが柵をすり抜けてまだまだやれる人だったのかお前。
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Royals,
back, and here
number
comes the
25,
closer, Matt Strom.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Up the middle. Fires to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the Red Sox. Seiya Suzuki.
And he would be the tying run booth, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Ball out to center. Isbell gets there. He's under it. 2 up, 2 down. Seiya Suzuki into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center. So the Red Sox down to their final out. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Alex Cora turning to the bench for a new hitter. Rob Refsnyder looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. In the air, right field. Thomas drifts towards it, and that'll do it. The Royals take the series opener here at home.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting.
勝てんな惜しいけど勝てんな
あら4連敗。
5連敗ですはあだからペレスでやったなああやっちまってるぜこれは。5連敗のうち2つは勝たなあかんよね。勝ってもよかったよね。ああ。菊池落とすかな。 オプションあるんでしょ？あ、落とせない。落とすためには40人枠外さなあかんのか。あが。残念ながら、今日も悔しい敗戦です。昨日の私もこれだった。お疲れ様でした。ありがとうございました。
お疲れ様でした。
ありがとうございます。参戦でした。